What's up, everyone? Joe here from Subtle Art Soap. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Check out the videos, take a look around. If you like what you see, please give it a like and consider subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. And as always, we really appreciate your support. So we'll get right to the shave today because I have a couple of new pieces of gear that I want to show you that I'm really excited about. But we'll start off with the soap. Today we're going to be using Pipe Den. This is one of our core soaps. This is one of the first ones I ever made. And I'll talk a little bit more about the fragrance and the name, how I came up with the name Pipe Den as we go. The razor we're going to be using, the Merkur 38C. Now this is the second razor I ever bought. This is back in 2018 when I got started. The first razor I ever bought was a Edwin Jagger DE89. And I wanted something a little bit heavier with a little bit longer handle, and I know there was a DE89 with a longer handle, but I wanted something a little heavier. And I had reached out, I remember reaching out to Shave Nation and Geo Fatboy and just saying, hey, I'm looking for something a little heavier than the DE89, but something as mild as the DE89. And this was the 38C. It's what he recommended, and I ended up getting it, and I love it. It's a great razor. It is a mild razor, so I think, personally, it needs a more aggressive blade. So that's why we're going with a feather in that razor. When I use that razor, I always go with a feather blade just because the razor's mild, and that more aggressive feather blade is just a perfect match, in my opinion. Now, the first piece of new gear that I have that I want to show you is a new bowl. Check that out. This is from Rodak Ceramics, and I picked this up from Gareth at the Shave Supply. What's up, Gareth? There is this one is called, I believe, Ocean Mist. There's another one that's out of stock. It's called Black Velvet, and I already told Gareth, hey, when you get that one in stock, let me know because I'm definitely going to want that one too because that is a really nice color. But check this out. Check out the inside of that. That seashell design. This thing lathers like a champ. I used it a couple times already, and this thing lathers like a champ. So we're going to use that today. The other new piece of gear that I have is a new brush. When I saw the blank for this brush, I immediately said to myself, I got to get that brush. That is an awesome, that's going to be an awesome brush. And as always, anything from Sawdust Creations, Bobby Moffet, ends up being an awesome brush. Check that out. Hey, how awesome is this? And I just happened to get lucky. I saw him post that it was finished, and it was like a minute after he posted it. I just happened to see it, and right away, I'm messaging him, and I'm asking him, hey, is this available? He says yes. I said, I'll take it. How do you want me to pay you? I didn't even ask how much it was. I was just, I'll take it. How do you want me to pay you? But he had told me that, I guess, as I was talking to him and paying him, he was getting a couple other people inquiring about this brush. Because you guys know when Bobby does a brush, it's something that, it's always something pretty unique, right? And he doesn't make two of the same. Typically, he doesn't make two of the same unless it's something like this where it's made. This is a Coast Guard theme brush, and Bobby had made these. He made one for Bradley, GMP Jammer. What's up, Bradley? He made one for John Bonham, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. What's up, John? Then he made one for me because Bradley was the first one to have it. He told John about it. Joanne told me about it, and we all reached out to Bobby and was like, hey, can you make one for us too? Because we're all prior Coast Guard. But when Bobby makes a brush, usually he doesn't make two of the same brushes, and they go really fast. They are sold out within minutes sometimes, and maybe if you're lucky, it'll last a day or two, and you could pick it up. But I was really fortunate to see this one drop, and I was able to get my hands on it. The knot on this, I've never had a High Mountain White. I've never used a High Mountain White knot in a brush before, and this is awesome. This is a fantastic knot. I know a lot of people will compare it to a two-band Badger. I have a two-band Badger brush that I really like. This is my Maggard Razors two-band badger. You can see they're fairly similar. But this is a fantastic brush, and I am really enjoying it, and I really like this knot. So, Bobby, thank you. This is an awesome brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, usually what I do is I break away to lather, excuse me, to save some time. But I'm actually just going to lather right out of the tub to the brush and go right to the bowl. And I'm not going to cut away. I'm going to actually lather. So this one might be a little bit longer than normal. So I am going to wet my face a little bit, and then we'll get rolling. Okay, we'll get going here. I do have a little, I don't know if you can see, I have a little microphone there. So if I accidentally hit it, I apologize. It does a pretty good job of drowning out the background noise. That's why I like using it. All right, let's get this brush wet, and then we'll load it up, and then we'll start talking about the scent. Let's get this thing loaded up here. So the scent on this pipe den, it is pipe tobacco, leather, I need a little more water, pipe tobacco, leather, vanilla, tonka bean, and a little bit of bourbon. Now where I came up with the name pipe den, so at the time I was working my way through the Sherlock Holmes box set that I had. So my thought process on this was a Sherlock Holmes kind of themed soap. Tobacco, leather, bourbon. But I know there was a lot of other soaps out there that already had that. You had Sherlock, Baker Street. There was 221B, which I don't know if that's still around. There was Watson. I don't know if that's still around, if that company's still around that made that. And then there was Inspector Lestrade. So I started thinking, all right, I got to kind of come up with something else. So I was thinking about, that should be good. So I was thinking about where, like Sherlock Holmes' flat, where he lived. And what kind of rooms would be in that flat. Now we all know he's got the study where, you know, he does a lot of his casework. He has all of his academic books. He has all of his old case files in there. So I was thinking, well, what about a different room? Someplace else in the flat. Maybe someplace that Sherlock Holmes would go to relax, right? A smaller room, a den, right? More water. Someplace he would go to just maybe read a book, listen to music, have a drink, smoke his pipe. So that's kind of how we came up with the name Pipe Den. So basically this is a Sherlock Holmes themed scent, Sherlock Holmes inspired scent, I should say, with a not so obvious Sherlock Holmes inspired name. Pipe Den. Oof, look at this. We got some serious lather going here. I'll show you this here in a second. Check it. And this thing, that thing just hammered out the lather. Yeah. Now, you know, a lot of times tobacco and leather scented soaps, they can be very strong. This one is medium. We also have a matching splash. Oh, I didn't show you that. I'll show you that at the end. get going here with this. This brush really does. I mean, serious backbone, right? Plenty of backbone. Display is really nice. You can see that. But at the same time, it's really soft. The feel on it is really soft. It's just a great brush. I have missed out on a lot of Bobby's brushes because I wasn't fast enough to get one. But this one, like I said, I got lucky. Just happened to catch it right when he was finishing it. And man, it is a cool brush. All right, let's get right to the shave here. All right, Merkur 38C feather blade. Yeah, that is definitely the right blade for this razor. I think you go anything milder. I mean, I think you could do an Astra blade. And this one, I think it'd be fine too, because I mean, I have done that, so I know it's fine, but a more aggressive feather blade is definitely the way to go here. I really love the scent on this soap. I like tobacco scented soaps when they're done right, when they're nice, you know. Nice smooth tobacco, not so much tobacco smoke scent, but more that pipe tobacco scent, like, you know, right out of the pouch there. My dad used to smoke a pipe when I was younger. And his tobacco of choice was Captain Black. I'm pretty sure they still make that, but that was his tobacco of choice. He used to have a little box that had had his pipes along it, and then there was a center console that had a little, you would store your tobacco and, you know, whatever else. I did have another tobacco soap. Never kind of made it. It was when I was making pipe then. I had another one. Just never really got that blended the way I liked it. It didn't make it. And a couple months ago, I was clearing out. I was clearing out a bunch of boxes I had, and I came across, because I had made it in little pucks when I was testing it out, and I came across a puck of it, and I smelled it, and I'm like, huh, it's not too bad. Maybe I'll bring this back, but I'm not. All right, I'm gonna do a quick little rinse, and then we'll go with pass number 2. Hey, what's up? Sorry about that. I had an alarm set on my phone that went off. When I went to shut it off, it kicked the video. I don't know. All right, pass number 2. I need some more water. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why that alarm kicked that video off like that. All I did was just turn it off, but it kicked the video. All right. All right. Pass number 2. So we're going to be babysitting our 3-month-old granddaughter this weekend. I'm going to actually be heading over to my son's house. This will be the first time Mom and Dad are away from her for the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures that I posted of my granddaughter Molly. She is a trip. She is awesome. It's going to be fun. And everything that I'm using here, well, not everything, obviously not the bowl and the brush, but the razor blades, soap, and the splash that I'm going to show you here in a minute, all on our website. I'll put links down below. You can pick it all up. I think that's good for today. Yeah, that's definitely good. All right, I'm going to rinse off, and we are going to finish up here. We'll do a quick recap. Okay. Aftershave. Piped in. Ah, that's so good. That's a nice, smooth tobacco pipe scent. Really, really nice. Okay. We'll recap and we'll finish off here. Finish up. All right. Soap. Piped in. Oh, there we go. Razor Merkur 38C. We're out of focus here. Feather blade. Rodak Ceramic bowl. And Sawdust Creations brush. So good. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend. And I will catch you next time. Take care.